Ugh, skunk. Well, it wasn't me. Ugh, I ate a lot of garlic 2 days ago. No, it's definitely an odoriferous. Yeah, skunk. I haven't seen any skunk around. How are you? Good morning and welcome to Live and Learn, the Morning Gratitude Show. Coming to you from Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, North America, planet Earth, third stone from the sun, in the solar system, located in the outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy, inside of the local group of galaxies, inside of the Virgo cluster of galaxies, inside of the Laniakea supercluster of galaxies, inside of the known universe, which could be one tile in the grand mosaic of an even larger structure, yet to be realized, yet to be plumbed, yet to be fathomed, yet to be measured. Multiverse of all possibilities. It's a little dark. It's overcast. It's 4:49 a.m. on a Thursday morning. It's the last day of July 2025. It's July 31st. And this is Live and Learn, the Morning Gratitude Show. I start off my day with gratitude. I start off my day with a gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list in a format that I designed called the Patented Sully Foundation Method. Patent pending. And I don't just repeat myself for content's sake, I did it to give myself a structure and to do that wax on, wax off thing from Karate Kid, the popular movie you might know from Cobra Kai, the TV show. So buttons. That's something else my mom used to say. She said, live and learn, kid. She would go, so buttons. She also would say, it's not what you spend, it's what you save. If you see something on sale and it feels irresistible, well, why not? 50% off. All right. I have a giant DVD and Blu-ray movie collection. Now starring 4Ks, because I have a 4K player. And I still thought that, VHS was a big deal. And it's first thing in the morning, so let me start off with my gratitude list about the foundation method that I apply to it. It's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, probably about 90% humid, very overcast, cannot see Venus or the rising shades of sunrise. Sunrise is about 5:26 a.m. So sunrise is in a half an hour, but usually the sky starts to lighten up. It's going to rain buckets later. It's about an inch of rain, so it's going to be torrential downpours when I'm coming home. Well, it's going to start when I'm coming home and go on straight through the night. As Cyndi Lauper said, all through the night, I'll be with here, oh-doop-a-doo, all blah 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 blah. So yeah, I'm doing the Live and Learn Gratitude Show less and less, because I feel like I'm getting stale. I feel like I'm getting repetitive. Well, speaking of repetitive, let's do the gratitude list start off, the Sully Patented Foundation Method. Patent pending. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man my age, my sobriety in whatever form that it takes today, its highs and lows, its ups and downs, its peaks, its valleys, its wins and losses. I'm on this road, And I am most grateful for the United States military, all active service members, all the veterans, and especially those who paid the ultimate price and sacrificed themselves in the line of duty to preserve our culture, our borders, our nation, our way of life, this American dream. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I use this patented Sully Foundation method, patent pending, to develop an emotional, spiritual, and psychological muscle memory, to be strong enough to be able to carry this noble goal out. And it's pretty much worked. I've been doing this gratitude list for about 5.5 years now. And it's made a huge impact on me, a huge difference in my life. I'm still the same person, but now I've conquered my self-talk. I have learned to be more blissful and graceful and aware and centered. I've learned to, mind my impact on others. And I've learned that when you write down your blessings, when you write down your gratitudes, and you can see them, you can read them, you've spelt them, you've written them. You can see them, you can touch them, you can hear them. They're manifest. And then look, Venus. Through the clouds. That was a fart. That wasn't the skunk, that was me. So, they've made these words, these ideas have been made manifest. You can count them. And I'm going to bet that once you count them, you're going to see that there's a scale, a balance. And you can say that, wow, my blessings outweigh the things that the few things that I'm worried about. And it has this, that will give you perspective. From perspective, you will find a purpose. And with that purpose, it will grant you a modicum of peace that was already there. It's like you just have to tune into it. You have to not tune into here comes the bus. You're a radio, and there are frequencies everywhere, and you just got to tune into the right channel to get the right harmony. Why am I doing 2 days in a row? I used to do this every day. Here comes the bus. Well, today is July 31st, and that is an auspicious day for me and my family. It's the day where my life changed. 1 year ago today. Yes. Here comes the bus. 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 Here comes the bus. Let's do it. Good morning. How are you?
Very good. How about you?
Awesome. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain buckets later.
I know. Hopefully I'm all done by the time.
Good.
Oh, that's not till this afternoon, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm all ready for it.
Me too.
I got a meatloaf dinner from Star Market.
Nice.
$8. They feed you well.
Yeah, I didn't even get anything for supper.
The Star Market over here. They got $6 chicken pot pies. They're usually freshly made too, and they're still hot from the oven, and they're pretty darn good.
Right.
And they got great bachelor meals. You know what I mean? So I'm a bachelor, so they keep me alive.
Right. I went out yesterday. I paid $16, $17 for American Shop.
Gee, what, the goalpost?
No, it was at I forget the name of the place. It was in Weymouth. It's like
Okay.
a bar kind of thing.
Yeah, the goalpost was, they had American chop suey the other day, and they were charging about $14, $15.
Yeah.
It was a huge portion though.
Yeah, I had a huge portion too.
And bread, and it was nice.
Good morning. But, I was supposed to come with garlic, but I had to ask for it. It came out very
Nice.
But it still was good.
Yeah, and that's the going price for a plate these days too,
Well, my buddy had a hamburger, that was $20.
Gee.
Toast,
Oh man.
For two people, it was like $42. How can you beat that?
I know.
That's it. That's like I said, going rate today is high.
Local charm. Just talk to people. Find your blessings. Yeah, so July 31st is an auspicious day for me and my family.
Stop requested.
I'll wait till we get off the bus. I don't want to,
Birchdale Street. Quincy
There
Academy
we go.
Station.
Oh man, I'm a little
Red
gassy.
light and bus connection.
And I can see my belly in the profile of the reflection of the glass. Oh no. So chubby. Have a good one. Drive safe.
Hey, you too. You take care.
Cheers.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Indeed. Ha 3 cheers for the bus driver, the bus driver, the bus driver. 3 cheers for the bus driver. We love him so much. He pushes the clutch and the toilet goes flush. Alrighty, so yeah. Live and Learn. The name of the show, it's dedicated to my mom. She passed away 1 year ago today from cancer. We were there with her. She was surrounded by love. We held her hands as she let go of her mortal coil and became the phoenix that she imagined she was. She was going to rise up into the cosmos, reborn, to take a new form of energy. And we'll see her again one day. So yeah, it's a bittersweet, melancholy day for me. Still processing my grief. I'm still getting used to my life. I was given a choice with the property, her condo. I could rent it out. I could sell it. And for both of those possibilities, I'd be a renter somewhere else. So, and my other choice was to, assume, residency and pay the mortgage and pay the condo fees and pay the property tax and to pay the insurance and any incidentals that arise of being a homeowner. And so now my life has changed. In my adult life, I've never lived alone until now. I've always had roommates or girlfriends. It helps with the bills. So yeah, it's been 1 year since my mom died. And that's on my heart today, of course. And I'll proactively thank you for all the well wishes, for everyone that does tune in and got something, I'm doing okay. I'm still processing my grief. That's a journey in itself. It's a story in itself. Oh, it's gonna rain a lot today coming home. I hope you brought an umbrella. Me too, yeah. I got it in my little rain jacket. It said it was going to be like 75 this morning. I come out with my sweatshirt on and I'm like, no, this is too hot.
Very hot, yeah.
I was hoping to be nice and cool.
Yeah. But tomorrow will be better.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what they always say. Yeah? Tomorrow will be better.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's 5:01 a.m. as we step into our train station. Coffee, Charlie Card, T-Pass. Let's pretend to load up our Charlie Card. Go. Go. Alrighty. Buenos dias. Ni hao. Buenos dias. That's America. The melting pot. Speaking of America, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let us get it on. So yeah, it's an auspicious day, a solemn day, and but life goes on, and that is life. There's I dated a Jewish girl when I was in my early 20s, and we dated for a couple of years, and I was always disappointed. She never invited me to Seder dinner, and I knew there was an open chair. That's a good joke. I wrote that one. It's cross-cultural with understanding. You know, come on. The open chair is for the prophet Elijah. That's a ceremonial thing. Come on. For those not in the know. But she said to me, there's no greater mitzvah or good deed. A mitzvah is a good deed in Hebrew or Yiddish. Probably both. But there's no greater mitzvah than being the child to have the first handful of soil to put on their parents' coffin. And that's our duty. That's life, and that's the circle of life. And I love my mom. She had me young. She was barely 18. She was 17 years old. She was turning 18. She had to leave high school her senior year. She had to marry and get an apartment in the South Boston projects with her juvenile delinquent boyfriend, now husband, who beat her and other. It was just, yeah. And we shared a 1-bedroom apartment in the South Boston project. So I saw everything as a baby. So she suffered a lot with that. And then my dad was motivated to go his own way. And then my mom, had to find work, be a single working mom in the late 1970s, going on to the early 80s, 1980s, that is. Way before being a single mom was in vogue. I hope this doesn't get a copyright strike for just someone else's music. It's whatever. Oh, man. Jesus. And I usually like Alice in Chains, too. So where was I? And then on top of that, she had a kid that had emotional issues, like all the thing about fatherless homes and single moms, and you know what I mean, and boys not having fathers, and all this stuff. It's kind of true. I'm blessed and grateful that I didn't end up a juvenile delinquent, that I didn't end up with a criminal record, that I made it out of the projects, and that I have a good sense of things and a good wisdom. And a lot of that comes from my mom, and definitely my mom's side of the family. And she sacrificed a lot. She suffered a lot too, especially having this kid that had emotional issues, and this was before attention deficits were were diagnosed things. But after that, it was all about. It was about, oh, you're not. Sorry, I'm I keep looking up to make sure that there's no pigeons on those rails waiting to dive bomb you and poop on you. And I don't know. It's the 1 year anniversary of my mom's passing. I'm still processing my grief. I'm still dealing with it, and I probably always will be on some level. I'm living alone for the first time in my life. I've never literally been so lonely. I've never felt so lonely. But on the other hand, too, I have peace, and I have quiet, and I have order, and I have control over my dwelling and my home. It's always clean. There's never anything left in the sink. I don't live like that. The garbage is always done. It smells fine in there. It's always orderly. I like that. You know what I mean? If you want control over your life, start at home. Make your bed first thing in the morning when you wake up. That's what I do. I make my bed. I put on a kettle. Have a small but meaningful and powerful breakfast. It was a fluffernutter, you know what I mean? But peanut butter is a power-packed food, And I just, and all the times, just like, of course I'll be thinking about my mom today. I think about my mom every day. I've thought about my mom every day since the day I was born. We had a good relationship. We were friends too. She was funny. She was very severe and serious too. And I brought that out in her. Let's see, 13 minutes. No. Oh, here she comes. Maybe I should, 10. Maybe I should talk to this lady. And, I don't know. You'll never find out unless you talk to her. But I love you, Mom. I do. And I was there for her at her time. I asked her, I'm an ordained minister. I've been since March 31st, 1998. And it's a dubious thing because it's an internet ordination. And so there's a kind of like, there's a lack of authenticity, I guess. Anyone can do it for any reason. And I did it, I'm a spiritual guy. And I'm of no particular religion or faith. I'm just a seeker. And I asked her, it's like, can I get you a chaplain? And she was like, no, I have you. And I'm like, okay. And she wanted me to be strong and to read from her little book of prayers, which I did. And I held her hand and I read from her book of prayers. They took away, the oxygen that was keeping her alive. And about 2:00 in the afternoon. And so by 2:30, she was gone. And we held her hands. It was me, my stepsister Jill, who was the daughter she always needed, especially at that time, and my wonderful, awesome stepdad, Wayne. Hoppy is his nickname. Mo and Hop. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful couple. My parents. I'm so blessed and grateful for my mom. I'm so blessed and grateful for my stepdad. I'm so blessed and grateful that I was able, after a lifetime, to finally say, my parents. my parents. And I didn't have a lot of time to prepare. Mom told me about what was going on in early July 2024. And less than a month later, she was gone. And yeah. And I'm grateful and blessed. She had everything in order. She was like, everything's in the crocodile valise underneath the desk. All her papers were in order. Everything was in order. I didn't have to, I just had to pay bills. I had to file claims. I had to do my end of the paperwork, but I have so much empathy for all those people out there that have a sudden loss, and there's nothing's organized, nothing, you know what I mean? They have to, and it's just like, wow, you have no idea how blessed and grateful I am that my mom left everything organized for me. You have no idea.
The first Ranger train to contact 6:05.
Looks like the train might be late. You never know, though. So yeah. It's a day, and I will rise to meet it. I have a panic pill in case I need it. You know, I've got people to talk to. I've got a doctor for outreach. If I need it, I can, you know, I have friends, I have family, and I'm blessed and grateful for everything. All of my blessings outweigh my misery. I'm able to count my blessings. Like the old wives' tale says, count your blessings. And that matters. It really does. 2 minutes now. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. But I know. You know? Alrighty. Well, God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Thank you, Mom. Maureen O'Sullivan. You're missed and you are loved. And thank you. All right, that's all I got. Please like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, smash that like button. Leave a comment. Use that share button. Every one of these things helps the algorithm suggest our little channel to the algorithm. It helps the algorithm suggest our little channel to people that might need to hear something. Maybe there's someone out there dealing with their grief, and it's natural. And you can ugly cry in the shower. You can. I'm so grateful and blessed that I didn't crawl into a bottle. I didn't punch anything or anyone, you know. And it's just, and grief's interesting. And grief's a part of it. Oh, and here comes the train. So yeah, let's do the thing with the mind the yellow safety line. Here comes the train. Good that they put out an older train. Right, thank you. All right. God bless, namaste, good luck, and we will see you with more videos in the future. Okay, ciao, bye.